and welcome to today's episode of Take 2 Minutes. Today we'll be sharing 4 quick and simple tips that you can add to your existing routine to help significantly increase your productivity when you're working from home. Tip number 1. One of the biggest advantages to working from home is that you no longer have to deal with commute. One of the best things you can do is reclaim that time to increase your productivity. For example, maybe you can choose to use that first 30 to 60 minutes of your day that would normally be used for traveling to do any busy work that you may want to get out of the way before starting your day. You could also use the last 30 to 60 minutes of the day to start planning for the next day. Maybe write down those top 3 important tasks. You could also use that extra morning or evening commute time for strategic purposes and maybe take this time as a meeting with yourself. Think about how you're going to get your next promotion. Review your career path. Review the skills you need to develop. Prepare for your next evaluation or review. For entrepreneurs, carve out this time for yourself to work on the business, not in it. Take this time to think about those high-level issues that are so important and that so often get sidelined by meetings, emails, or unexpected urgent matters. Tip number 2. Breaking your day down into time slots can be so helpful, and keeping high-value tasks for the morning can also help boost up that productivity even more. Depending on your position, these high-value activities are those that bring the most value to the business and boost the bottom line. They may include tasks or assignments related to business, product or service development, for example, or marketing and project management. It could be the presentation you want to impress with at that next meeting, or the quote you need to prepare to land that new client, or the report your boss has been waiting on. This is the high-value work on which you should be spending the bulk of your time and attention, and usually the work that requires the most energy and that requires you to be at your best. Tip number 3. Your inbox can really kill productivity if you let it. Take control of your time by deciding when to check and when to avoid emails. For example, be disciplined and set aside some time during the day to check your email only once every hour or 2, rather than getting distracted every time you hear a. Do the same for phone calls and text messages, and turn off or silence your phones. This periodic schedule creates time gaps where your deep work can flow while controlling the distractions that block you from getting to important and meaningful work. Finally, tip number 4. No matter when you decide to write it, always remember the importance of a to-do list. People who work with lists are far more efficient than those who don't. A to-do list keeps you on track while giving you a sense of satisfaction as those items get ticked off your list, especially when you look at it at the end of the day while wrapping up and planning for the next day.